Accra, the governing NPP has accused former President Mahama of supervising a weak financial sector that eventually created the financial sector crisis, arguing poor management of the Mahama administration eventually led to the collapse of banks and the measure of others. The NPP has also refuted claims by the opposition NDC, the sudden decision to pay cash instead of the originally scheduled bond payment to depositors of defunct financial institutions is influenced by the NDC's manifesto pledge. Addressing the party's weekly press conference in Accra Monday afternoon, former communications director of the NPP, Nana Komia, drew a correlation between what he describes as poor management of the sector and the eventual crisis.
What is the background of this banking crisis that has engulfed the nation? I can tell you without any doubt at all that the banking crisis was caused by the inefficiencies of President Mahama's administration between the period 2012 to 2016. You will recall that a 2016 financial stability report of the Bank of Ghana revealed that bad loans on the banks of commercial banks in the country had increased by 14.9% to 4.52 billion in 2015 as against 2.72 billion in 2014. So in 2014, the amount of bad loans on the books of the banks was 2.72 billion Ghana cedis. Just a year after, in 2015, the amount of bad loans had increased from 2.72 billion to 4.52 billion in just 1 year. Indeed, President Mahama himself, in the State of the Nation address in 2016, stated, and I quote, "Mr. Speaker, over the past 5 years, there has been a proliferation of microfinance companies. These companies come under the supervision of the Bank of Ghana. Unfortunately, the lack of effective supervision has resulted in many cases in which microfinance companies licensed by the Bank of Ghana have breached the rules and created pyramid schemes that have eventually come crashing down." So you have President Mahama himself admitting in the State of the Nation address in 2016 that over the last 5 years, that's from 2011-2012, there was a banking crisis in the financial sector of Ghana. Actually, in those last 5 years that President Mahama mentioned, 82 microfinance companies had collapsed. Now, after this admission by President Mahama, let's look at his response, the government's response over the period to this crisis. The response of President Mahama to this crisis in the banking sector, ladies and gentlemen, was very simple. Throw more money at them. One bank, Capital Bank, for example, was given a total of 620 million cedis of taxpayers' monies.
Nana Komia has also been casting doubt on the credibility of the former president when it comes to delivering on the many freebies the party has captured in its 2020 manifesto.
The NDC over the years has proven to be gravely inconsistent, especially under the leadership of Mr. Mahama. You will be better people to tell us the stance of President Mahama when he was president. He condemned free SHS, taking a cue from him, his appointees and functionaries supported him in also condemning free SHS. They said if it was possible, President Nkrumah was the person who could have done it. They said it could be done only in 20 years. President Mahama said that anything that is free cannot have quality. You all remember those things. Today he's looking to the pages of their manifesto. He's promising a lot of free things. You remember how they took an innocent pastor sermons that he had given 20 years earlier. They went and took his words, played them in advertising, say that this is the man of God, and he's saying that anything free is not good. So what has happened? What has changed? Why is President Mahama promising all this avalanche of free things in their manifesto, when you told Ghanaians that free was not good? And when you come and tell us in your manifesto that you are going to grow the Ghanaian economy, is it that when he is in opposition, he sees things differently?